So, to those who don't know, the WBO, the World Boxing Organization, ordered a fight between their champion, Demetrius Andrade, to fight their interim champion, Zhanibek Alimkhanuly, uh, so that we can have just one champion at 160 pounds for the WBO. But looks like Andrade has decided not to fight Zhanibek and has decided to vacate the title instead. So now Zhanibek is now the only champion and full champion for the WBO at 160 pounds. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, please. And please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, Zhanibek and Andrade. So right now, Andrade, who knows what he plans to do. The ESPN wrote an article about it, as you guys can tell by the headline. Andrade vacates WBO title. Interim titleist Zhanibek Alimkhanuly elevated to champion. If you look at the division, 160-pound division, if Andrade decides to stick around in this division, it looks like he lost probably the one thing he has of value, which is the WBO belt. I can't blame him, to be honest, because fighting Alimkhanuly, Zhanibek, is a high-risk, low-reward fight. So, I'm sure Andrade just wants those big payday, millions and millions of dollars fights. But, without that WBO belt, he kind of loses leverage in negotiations to try to get those big fights. So, right, honestly, the way I look at it, the career of Andrade is going downhill right now. He is one of the most underrated boxers in the world today, and it's very unfortunate that he never got into a big fight. One of the underrated boxers in the past 5 years. And it's just very unfortunate that, nobody really wants to fight him. And that he can't get those big fights. Even after signing with Matchroom, he could have easily, I don't know what, the fight between Triple G could have happened, Canelo could have happened, but it didn't happen. It did not happen. And it's sad. It's actually just really sad thinking about it. An undefeated fighter like Andrade, who's now 34 years old, he's gonna be at that point in his career where he's gonna start declining reflexes and speed. The older you get, usually, not always, but usually, you start to decline. And it sucks that Andrade just never got that big fight. Biggest fight he had was still, I would say, the Vanis Martirosyan fight on HBO. And I remember that and thinking like, oh shit, hopefully after this he gets those big fights. And unfortunately, he got fights, but they were not big fights. And it is what it is. As for Zhanibek Alimkhanuly, I'm proud. I'm happy for him. He became he's now a world champion. Some say an email champion. He is an email champion because he got elevated into a championship status. But hopefully he can prove himself and eventually, fight somebody worth noting and somebody worth beating to be considered an actual world champion. The goal is to obviously be undisputed, and Alimkhanuly has two fighters that he needs to fight, Triple G and Charlo. So he'll never fight Triple G though, because Triple G is from Kazakhstan and he considers Triple G like an older brother. So he'll never fight Triple G. But the Charlo fight, that fight will never happen too because of politics in boxing. So we might see Alimkhanuly just fight some guys like Esquiva Falcao, most likely. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.